Plot Group 1. Right now, we are attempting to locate and identify each of these small trees on our plot. They're mostly oaks, some other different deciduous trees, and a couple of pines. And we also have a couple of baby holly trees. So there's one there, and there's one over there. And right near the middle of our plot is Harold. And we have a alphabetical numbering system. Not numbering, but going around, starting really at Harold and just sort of going around in a circle. And we're going to use numbers and letters for all the baby trees since there's so many.
I'm measuring the pH level of the soil and the temperature. And at the moment, we are at 10 degrees Celsius and roughly 30 degrees.
I'm collecting leaves.
Have you started identifying them or just collecting right now?
Just collecting, and then we're going to identify them when we get back. I identified 3 last week, and that's about it.
We're measuring the direction of the slope, the leaf litter height, and the soil temperature and pH. And now we're just about to measure the height of all of our smaller trees.
There's a bunch of changes actually. There's a lot more leaf litter than last time, as you can see. Now that it's October, we have a lot more dead limbs falling off the trees and onto the ground, so you gotta watch your step. There's dead limbs everywhere. And then a few of our trees, the smaller saplings appear to have died.
There's a bit more moss, probably due to the increase in rain we've had recently, but not really much else. Some of the smaller trees aren't visible anymore.
Today, February 23rd, we came back out to our plots, and this is what we've discovered.
Well, there's a lot more leaf litter. There's about an inch more leaf litter than there was when we checked in November. Also, that tree appears to have grown more than it had last time. Obviously, it's a lot colder. There aren't really a whole lot of other changes. It's still a bit cold for, any new grass or trees to begin getting leaves. But I think the biggest change is the amount of leaf litter.
Well, we got some more shelf fungi on our tree, and our saplings appear to not have changed in the past 3 months, which is kind of surprising that nothing has grown. Okay, so today is March 30th, and this is our plot day for March. There's less leaf litter.
A lot of the rain compacted it, and it's helped a lot of the trees sort of come back. There hasn't been any major cold things. So the main thing we were worried about last time is that the trees with buds on them would die because of the frost, but it hasn't really been that cold lately. It's just been lots of rain. So we're going to measure the pH of this patch of ground. We've got pH of 7. That's about normal.
Has it changed much since we started?
No, I think it's been just about 7 every time.
Cool.
Which is really good for the plot, but I don't know. There's just not much change. There's not a whole lot of stuff that would really alter it much that I know of.
I'm guessing our soil moisture is going to change a lot. Changed because there's been so much rain.
Today is April 28th, and what have we discovered at the plot today, Jack?
We found out that there are a lot more small trees and plants than there were at the beginning of the year. And in this area that we looked at the beginning of the year, there are 3 trees that we marked that did not survive the winter. This one here, that one, and I believe the other one was right. Yeah. So there are 3 flag trees that did not survive. We have found a lot of new maples. There's a large maple tree over there that I believe could have spread its seeds around. There are also a large number of plants with 5 leaves. We're not quite sure what kind of plant it is, but we're taking a sample back to the lab to investigate that.
I think we have an invasive species called the Nepalese brown top. I think it's this right here.
pH level is the same. We've been collecting more leaves for identification. Most of the trees here, actually all of them except for 3 survived. And there's more trees that have grown since we began, so that's good.